Sports. I'm Chase. This is my brother, my co-host, Mr. Carter Pate. Carter, how are we doing tonight?
We're doing good. Everybody sees the shirt. I think everybody sees it. You know what the fucking deal is.
He done did it. Giants fans, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry.
I honestly, I had my money on maybe him going over there. But when you really think about it, was he ever going to leave?
He was never leaving the Yankees.
Probably not.
I told you when he hit that one home run and he was kissing the New York patch. That was, I think, maybe our second episode. I told you he was staying.
I think if it wasn't cashy, the deal would have been done sooner.
Oh, if Brian Cashman's not there, then he's a Yankee 2 weeks ago. But
just the fact that Hal had to step in.
Hal had to step in on a vacation in Italy. I don't know if you heard that, but he was on vacation in Italy. Had to step in at 6 o'clock this morning, West Coast time, and get it the fuck done.
Had to get it done. So that was fucking nighttime for him. He was probably out partying with his old ass self.
Yeah, he was probably out having a good time with his family, treating the whole family out on a vacation to Italy.
And
said, you know what?
Treating them a lot better now.
Said, you know what? Let me get this fucking done. Actually, no, they probably got to watch their fucking money. They signed him 9 years, 360. Like, 40 a year ain't fucking cheap.
They're pissing money, bro.
I know.
Money.
He's gonna make them so much money in the 9 years. It's not that big a deal.
It just doesn't. It doesn't even. Well, and 360 million now is probably close to equivalent of what they were giving Jeter back in the day when he signed his big deals.
Jeter, A-Rod, all those boys.
You gotta think of the inflation. But he signed back to the New York Yankees. Aaron Judge, 9 years. He matched the $360 million offer that the Giants gave him, and obviously, apparently, was not going to go to the Giants. Also, I heard that the Padres offered him more than 360.
I believe they offered him 10 for 400. 10 for 400 is what I heard.
I don't know where they're pulling that money out of.
Their fucking owner decided he wanted to start spending money. That's why.
Something, I guess, which is insane. But other than that, they brought in Tommy.
The Yankees brought in
anybody else?
Tommy Gallen, I believe that's how you say his last name, from the Dodgers, coming off of TJ this past year. Was actually pretty good for the Dodgers in his 13 appearances, I believe he had. Not many appearances, but he had some. And then, re-signed IKF, re-signed Rizzo. I believe that's basically it for now. Winter meetings.
I don't see anything else, yeah.
Winter meetings are going on. We got a lot of big topics in ball right now. I think probably the biggest one, besides Aaron Judge, is probably Jacob deGrom going to the Rangers. For 5 years. 5 years, 185.
Already older. Which the Rangers are looking to bolster their team this year, which I think...
Injury-prone and older.
With that signing, could go either way. I don't know how much of a difference it's going to bring for them this year, but I think they're looking probably 2 years, maybe 3 years into the future. But who knows how he looks at that time. JV, Justin Verlander, over to the Mets, which that's the Mets' fucking bread and butter right there. Signing old pitchers out of their prime, which JV is not out of his prime, but I mean he is, but he's still pitching.
If he gets close to anywhere of recreating what he did this past year, he'll be just fine for the next two.
Yeah.
But they'll be the typical Mets. I'm not really worried about him.
Yeah, the Mets aren't going to do anything. I think really the team this year is the Phillies.
The Phillies signed Trey Turner, 11 years, 300. They got Taijuan Walker, 4 years, 72. And then Matthew Strahm.
For their pitching staff.
Matthew Strahm, good left-hander out of the bullpen. Big for the Phillies since they lost Zach Eflin to the Rays, which I mean, if you're gonna add some pieces, then I guess you kind of got to let him go. And spending fucking $300 million on Trey Turner, got to do it. But yeah,
it is right now.
Phillies, Schwarber locked down, Bryce Harper locked down, Trey Turner locked down. They got good pitching. They got good bullpen. Fucking
good catcher.
Good solid ass
really
catcher.
Really good
catcher. Fucking their first baseman Hoskins did wonders in the playoffs this year.
Yeah, Reese is ridiculous.
Speaking
it's gonna be a fucking scary team.
Yeah, they're gonna be scrappy. They're gonna be really fucking scrappy. Speaking of big catchers though, Wilson Contreras to the Cards, rival. That's almost like a fucking Yankees player going to the Red Sox or vice versa. I believe, what was it, 5 years?
587.5.
5 for 87.5. I mean, it's a lot of money, but it's not.
He's still one of the best in the business. It's warranted.
Yeah, Cubs also got Dodgers legend Cody Bellinger.
CB. He'll be missed, but I mean, great on defensive side, like I was telling you the other night. But
who's going to play center? Lucky?
Who's going to play right or left?
I mean, I believe you guys still have
Yankees. Put fucking Lux out there again so he can run to the wall. Still have Gallo.
You still have Yankees legend Joey Gallo, strikeout king. He'll play left. He'll lock it down. You guys still have Taylor. He could play left or right.
True. It was just the offensive side of the ball. It was the same thing with Belly. That's why Belly didn't play, because they're both great defensive. But as soon as you give them a bat, they forgot how to swing, which is fine. I'm not really worried about it. I don't really care, because I know after last year, I don't even want to talk about it.
I mean, fucking.
I don't even want to talk about it.
If I can't believe we're really just gonna glance over fucking Jose Abreu going to the Astros. Astros make another big splash.
True. I did see that.
Astros make another huge splash going after Jose Abreu, one of the best first basemen in the league. Has been for a while. 3 years. 58.5, which I don't feel like is a bad number at all. I don't know how the Astros keep doing it. I don't know how they fucking keep doing it, but it could be a rematch of this past year, Phillies Astros, honestly. Like, don't get me wrong.
100%.
Don't get me wrong. I love my Yanks. Fucking have faith. I know you love your Dodgers, but shit. Like,
I mean, I'd like to see maybe the little Mariners run with picking up Teoscar Hernandez. I know they're probably going to make a few more moves. I'd like to see them go a little bit further, because they got Colton Wong too.
They got Wong. They traded away Jesse Winker for Wong, which I mean, after you paid Winker and then you trade him away. I mean, he didn't do anything in the playoffs because he wasn't
they got
available.
Teoscar, so they got Teoscar, so it's like I think that's a win-win in their eyes. So I think you watch out for the Mariners. Bell to the Guardians, which is good for their bats.
It's huge for their bats. Pop. Switch hitter pop. That has pop from both sides, plays for a solid first base, but the question remains: where's the what's his face going to play? DH? The fucking crazy motherfucker that said Garrett Cole's his fucking kid or whatever.
Fucking Nasser.
Yeah, Nazar or whatever. Whatever his name is. Naylor. Josh Naylor.
There we go.
Yeah, he'll probably either slide in the DH role, or they're just gonna have to figure something else out for him, because Josh Bell really plays fucking first base. That's it. But I mean, that's huge for their pop, because they had absolutely none.
None.
2 years 30. 2 years 33 is kind of a high number, but a quality stick. I also like the 2 year number. I don't mind that.
I mean, he need to Rangers too, which is, I mean, you
Ex
bring in
ex Dodgers
DeGrom,
legend,
yeah,
ex Yankees legend, ex fucking Angels legend, Andrew Haney. You need a crafty little
two,
lefty like that.
yeah, 2 for 25. I think he could probably work some stuff in there, and then Giants with Haniger probably to cover their woes about not getting AJ.
Yeah, that's
But
just get dick teased like that on Twitter is one of the toughest things
that
that
was disgusting.
you
That
see
was
done to a
disgusting.
franchise. But honestly, fuck the Giants. All you guys were talking shit. All you Giants fans were talking shit to me, thinking you guys were gonna get Daddy Judge, and it never was the Giants. It was always the Yankees.
It was never the Giants. It is never the Giants. Fuck the Giants.
It was never the Giants.
It was never the Giants. And then I
And
think the last one really go ahead.
it's going to be really fun when we start off the season next year. Giants come to New York, play at the short porch.
Oh,
That would have been
I think
interesting to see. Fucking Judgy.
Can you imagine if it was in fucking San Francisco?
If it was in SF,
tight.
I would be there.
That'd
even
be
if
tight. Oh, yeah.
Judge on either team would have been electric. Game's probably going to be on national television.
He's cranking them into the bay.
But
boom 1, boom 2, boom 3 off fucking that white fuck, whatever his name is.
Webb.
Yeah, Logan Webb.
Logan Webb's really good, though.
I can't say that. He is really good until he's not very good. So, last bigger signing is we'll see how it goes, but not going to try to say his first name. Yoshida, Japanese player, signed with the Red Sox 5 years, $104 million total.
104 total? I thought it was 90 something. No.
Posting fee.
Oh, okay. Oh, because they
15 for the total cost of the deal will be 105 for.
Probably because they had to buy him. They probably had to buy him from the team. Yeah, that makes sense.
They probably had to give him some snacks for the flight and everything else.
Yep. Treat him to a nice first class over the Pacific.
Oh yeah, I mean for sure. Whatever Air Japan or whatever.
Yeah, whatever they do.
They're flying on. But there's still a whole lot of time left. It's still January 13th is deadline for all the teams and arbitration players to submit salary figures. And then on the 30th, it's when the hearings begin. So got a lot of time left.
I'm going to be really interested to see where Dansby Swanson goes. Carlos Correa. Bogey. What are the other big names we got out there right now that still haven't found a home?
There's a lot. We got fucking. You already said 3 Swanson. Rodon.
Hopefully he comes to the Yanks. Brandon Nimmo. A's catcher. Is it Murphy? Sean Murphy.
I think you're right. Stripling. Brandon Drury, Eovaldi. There's a lot of people on the board here. Martin Perez.
Yep.
Montero, one of the best closers in the game. Oh, never mind. It looks like he already signed. I take that back.
To where?
Profar. Back to the Astros.
Oh, of course. Why would he leave?
He was one of those closers in the World Series that just came in and fucking lights out like they all are.
But yeah, we got a lot of baseball news. It's going to be a really interesting winter. Spring training, I believe, this year will start on time at the beginning of March instead of in April. So we'll get a nice, good, long 162 games in with the big bases, the pitch clock. It's going to be interesting. Right. Yep, they're adding in all those fucking bullshit Manfred rules. It's gonna be really fun to watch this baseball season, see how it unfolds.
Can someone just take this guy out?
Manfred?
I mean, when I say take him out, I mean take him out. If you know,
remove him from his job. No.
Well.
Okay. I get it. We're not gonna say it on the pod, but I'm getting what you're putting down.
What I mean.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah.
Well, been there for so long. It's the same thing how I feel about Goodell. Can we get this fuck out of here?
Yeah.
Like, can there be some? The president of the United States can only be in there 4 years
4 years,
8 years,
eight,
2 terms,
eight
two terms.
max, 8 max.
Can we not do this? Maybe not that short of a time, but can we not do this for that fucking long?
Maybe give him an 8-year contract, and that's it. Just fucking ship him
No,
out right after that.
I don't think you do it that soon because then you start having these fucking 8-year rule changes, 8-year this, 8-year that.
So what are we giving him? 10?
I think you give them. You can give them you can give them terms of like 4 years, with a limit of maybe four. Terms.
Yeah.
We'll say 16 years max, with an age limit too.
Got to be under 65.
Got to be under 65. These guys are soft. Does anybody remember the days when Devin Hester was playing, when these real dogs were playing, when you could actually get hit? Now,
wait, I barely do, but I do remember.
Well, I had to go back and fucking remind myself what real football is because this is shmishma bullshit now. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's tough. All the new rules, all the new safeties. It's still a like good watch. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna watch baseball, football, whatever it may be, with all these changes. Which I mean, sports consumes most of my life. But like we said before, can we get some fresher blood? Can we get some young cats? Bro. Some young cats. Like, I get
able to have some insight.
I get you have to go through your years, you know, you gotta do your thing, you know, you gotta see some games, but like, come on.
But exactly. You gotta be ready for some change. They get too comfortable and don't want to do nothing else, and that's fine. But I don't like it.
But yeah,
even though there's change in MLB this year, which that sounds wrong to say, but
I mean, I think the pitch count's just gonna speed up the game. It's gonna make it a little bit faster. It's gonna speed it up. It's gonna cause for more base stealing with the bigger bases. We've seen it in the minors. Like, I mean, it's good. It's good ideas. Like, we don't mind it, but like, Rob Manfred's just a fucking bitch. I don't think anybody really likes him,
bro. Just no. He's been there too long.
Yeah.
But still a lot of time left in off season for baseball. A lot of time left till we come back to a long season. What is coming to an end?
Thank you, Daddy Judge. Before we move on, thank you, Daddy Judge, for never leaving. It was always the Yanks. You're always going to be the captain. It was always Aaron Judge.
It was always Nestor. That's my dog.
Nestor. Nasty. It's going to be fun seeing him pitch in the World Baseball Classic. But
oh, yes, I'm very excited for that. But
that brings us to
what's coming to an end soon. Yes. College football.
College football, baby.
And last weekend, there were some things that happened.
There was some things. USC, Caleb Williams wrote "fuck Utah" on his nails. Probably one of the worst things he could have ever done in his entire career.
No, listen, hold up. We're not going to blame this on the nails.
I am.
I think, no. I think there is 5 people that you can blame this on.
Go. Let me guess.
The offensive line.
Okay, offensive line.
Can we talk about the piss-poor performance that went on that game? He got destroyed, and then he got hurt, came back on the field, and continued to get bent over and fucked.
Heard he had a slight tear in his hamstring on that run. Remember that like 74-yard run or whenever? Slightly tore it on that. Still battled back. Was never getting taken out of the game. Shout out to Caleb Williams for being a fucking dog for that. If he had a decent offensive line, USC probably wins that game.
Dude, he threw for 363 and 3 tuds.
He couldn't do much more.
What else do you want the guy to do? The defense looked like shit.
I was gonna bring that up.
Swinging. Utah came out swinging, but Cameron Rising is not that good.
No, he got fucking cracked. I think everybody's seen it.
He did. Oh man, that was
helmet blows off. Got hit right in the chest. I'm surprised that wasn't a 15-yarder, just because football's so soft now. But it was a clean hit.
And he got right back up on his feet.
Right back up.
Which
put that helmet on, strapped those chin straps a little bit fucking tighter, and said, "All right, let's ride, let's ride."
Big props to that. Big props to that guy for that. But USC didn't have a turnover. I take that back. They had one turnover.
It was a fumble, right?
A fumble turnover.
Yeah.
Yes, one turnover. But USC had two, which obviously doesn't make that much of a difference because the interception was late in the game. But Utah really took it to him, and I was hoping to see a different scoreline than what we saw earlier in the season. But Utah came to play, and I don't know that USC really deserved that 4 rank in the first place.
Yeah, I believe. Well, I mean, they were fucking 4-8 last year. Lincoln Riley completely turned the program around. We're 11-1 before that game. The only
transfer portal, huh?
Yeah, the only issue I have with Lincoln Riley compared to Utah is if you watch that game, USC is soft.
Oh, yeah.
They're built soft.
Oh, yeah.
And Utah is not.
When they came to play, and if you want to talk about soft, I think you go back even a week before that to the Ohio State-Michigan game. Ohio State.
Let's talk about a soft team right now.
Piss.
Yeah. Talk about a soft team.
Piss. You don't make adjustments after the first half, come in, play the same fucking football, and expect to win. No fucking way. You might as well just lay down and let them stomp all over you.
It was never the Buckeyes. It was always Michigan.
It was always Michigan in that game. Jimmy came to play. It's Jimmy, right? It's not Johnny? No, it is John.
It's John Harbaugh. Yeah, Jimmy is the one on the Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens. Hey, you know who might be coming?
To the Colts? If they win a national, if they beat Georgia in the national championship, 100%, he's leaving.
I mean, even if he doesn't, I think there's still a possibility. But with that being said, the other games that went on, I think, bro,
TCU, Kansas State.
What I've been saying the entire goddamn time, TCU shouldn't even be in the college football playoff.
Well, there's still 3 now, so they're gonna have to play.
Why?
They're gonna have to play Michigan.
You got beat.
They have an NFL. They have it.
Duggan. By Will Howard. Excuse me.
Yeah, I was hearing that if you look at the TCU roster, they have multiple NFL wide receivers on their roster. They have an NFL level quarterback. They have a couple good offensive linemen. They score points. Their defense is just their issue. Their defense is a little...
Well,
a little wishy-washy.
What elevates a college-level quarterback to an NFL-level quarterback in college?
Top level talent on the edges with wide receivers and running back.
Exactly. He's not creating this by himself.
No.
He's getting out. He rushed for like 110 yards. He's not doing this because, I mean, maybe he is that guy. I don't think he's that guy. I don't. Will he probably get drafted? Yes.
Absolutely.
But do I think he's ever going to be a consistent starter for a team? No. I don't.
He'll probably be a solid backup in the NFL.
He'll be a solid backup. He'll be a Jacoby Brissett with legs, and that's fine.
That's fine.
But I think they're overselling him a little too much. They're overselling TCU a little too much, and I mean, okay, you're 12-1, 12-0 going into that week. Like, come on.
I mean, if we're being fucking honest though. If we're looking ahead to December 31st, Michigan's going to absolutely mollywop the fuck out of TCU.
Oh, yeah.
Georgia's gonna.
That's
It's a fucking home game for Georgia. Basically, it's played at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in fucking Atlanta. That's gonna be a goddamn home game for Georgia.
I'm
Fucking
excited just to see TCU get molly schwapped.
TCU's gonna get molly schwapped by fucking Michigan. But I think the real interesting one is, does Ohio State come out? I got a question. Does Ohio State come out, learn from their Michigan L, and play Georgia at least close? Close. I'm not going to say they're going to win the game,
Yes.
but close.
So the spread's at 6.5 right now.
That's closer than I thought it was going to be.
It's a close number, which obviously I think it should be. Here's, I think, what's going to make the difference. How is C.J. Stroud and Marvin Harrison going to cope against that Georgia defense? Because you know they're not going to one-on-one Marvin Harrison the entire game. It's going to be two-on the entire game.
He's getting doubled.
I
don't even know who the Ohio State running back is. It's not like they have Zeke fucking back at Ohio State where he was just a fucking dog.
It's Mayan Williams. It's Mayan Williams, who has not been bad.
Yeah, it's not bad, but
it's not. He's not top level. But that also leads to their O-line not being the best. But I think it's going to be a game. I'm
looking at this right now. The college football playoff is in SoFi. That wouldn't be a bad game to fucking go to.
Which one?
The championship, which would probably be
really?
Georgia fucking Michigan. Yeah, it's in SoFi.
Yeah, how much are those tickets?
Let's look.
$585.
You think?
No, thank you. I'm looking at them right now.
Ooh,
bro,
I'm seeing no less than 8. I'm seeing no less than 8.
860 top level, bro. No, thank you.
Yeah, the fuck out of here. I'll save my money. I'll save my money for when the Cowboys play the Niners in fucking Levi's Stadium. I'll save my money.
Maybe if it was a team I supported, maybe. A game you could go to would be
Fresno State versus Washington State. Yep.
Because
they already sold. Fresno State already sold out of whatchamacallit tickets, of student tickets.
Oh, which makes sense. But don't you get to see what's his name there too? Plays for Washington State, the dog on the O-line.
Connor Gomez.
Yes. Yes.
Oh wow, these are actually fucking cheap.
Cheap, and you get to sit in the Jimmy Kimmel Bowl. Look, you could sit. $48 field side.
Really?
Yeah, on the corner. $49 on the corner. 101.
Wow, we might have to make a little trip down to fucking Eaglewood, babe.
We can't though.
Why? What day is this?
The 17th.
Oh yeah, we can't do it. We'll watch it though.
No,
we'll be watching it.
We'll be watching it.
We'll be watching it for sure. We'll be watching it. But why is it called the Jimmy Kimmel Bowl? Is he that popular still?
Wait, now it says SoFi. It's in SoFi.
Yeah, it's in SoFi.
It is called the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl. That's what the game is called. That's
but like why Jimmy Kimmel? Okay, whatever. Whatever. I didn't think he was still that popular, but all right, it is what it is. But yeah, what's the spread on Michigan TCU? What are the sharps have it at right now? Vegas.
The sharps have it at Mitch minus 7.5, which obviously makes sense, but they're minus 320 on the money line.
Yeah, so it's heavy money line on that game,
and it's in Arizona, so that's a throw up.
It's in Arizona.
Field advantage. I mean, maybe you give Texas a little bit.
Yeah, maybe you get a little bit more. Yeah, maybe you get a little bit more TCU fans, but it's not. It's not anything major there.
The Michigan fans are going to travel.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to travel. They're going to be there.
Well, Michigan's one of the biggest brands in college football, so they got fans all over.
I mean, you just mention even the Iowa State-Michigan game. That is, I mean, I think, potentially the biggest game of the year every year.
Yeah, it's probably the biggest rivalry in college football for sure.
Of all time.
Of all time in college football. I wouldn't say all out of all sports personally, because
no, college football.
Yeah, in college football. But
interesting to see too. Tennessee and Clemson play in the Capital One Bowl.
That will be probably a really good game. I saw that DJ Uiagalelei.
No Hendon, yeah.
No Hendon and no Uiagalelei. I think they're starting that freshman. Forget his name. Alabama, Kansas State.
I take it back.
Alabama, Kansas State. Alabama's gonna fucking buzzsaw Kansas State.
I don't know.
Nah, they're gonna kill him. Oh my god.
The line's at 3.5, dog.
Oh my god. You want to talk about a fucking buzzsaw? USC versus Tulane. I get Tulane's 16, but like Caleb Williams playing?
They're 16 because they're 11-2. But
if Caleb Williams playing, you get the fuck out of here, bro. USC's winning that bitch by 25.
Tajay Spears has quite the stat line this year.
Quarterback?
No, running back. 1,300 yards, 15 touchdowns, no fumbles.
Damn.
I mean, it's on 212 carries, but I mean, I think he might. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, 328 carries for this running back from Illinois. Chase Brown. What a dog.
Look out for him next year on your fantasy rosters. Chase Brown. Is that what you said?
Chase Brown. Yeah, no shot. Yeah. He makes a fucking divot in the NFL after being ran. He just got ran through.
It'll be the same thing as Breece Hall, though. You give him fucking 6 weeks, and he'll be fucking...
Dwayne McBride, that's the real... Yeah, Chase Brown's second in rushing overall. And then Ibrahim. And Bijan. I think Bijan might be the best.
Bijan's probably the best, yeah. Bijan Robinson is very good. Another game, though, I'm looking at here, Rose Bowl. We got number 8 Utah versus number 11 Penn State.
Is that really the Rose Bowl this year?
Now, I don't think it will be as exciting as last year's Rose Bowl where it was Utah, Ohio State, a fucking absolute barn burner. One of the best college football games I've ever personally laid eyes on. Even though I don't go for either fucking squad, one of the best college football games I've ever seen. Utah was stacked to the gills. Ohio State was stacked to the gills. I believe it ended like 52-48 or some shit like that. Like crazy fucking high scoring game. Rose Bowl's always good though. If you haven't been, I would give it a fucking shout. I went when Russell Wilson, the Wisconsin Badgers played the Oregon Ducks. The Oregon Ducks laid it on them pretty good. But I could say I got to see the good Russ though.
Was he ever good?
That's to be debated. That is to be debated. That is to be debated.
Shit.
But yeah, we got Utah, Penn State in the Rose Bowl. We got the Goodyear Cotton Bowl, USC Tulane. The Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. Why is it Cheez-It Citrus? Your guess is as good as mine.
Hey, how about the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl? Pittsburgh, UCLA.
Where's the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl?
Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl.
Love that. Love these names.
Barstool Sports Arizona Bowl?
Yeah, where's that one at? No, Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl. Syracuse, Minnesota, baby.
Oh.
Bad Boy Mowers for the fucking squad.
Wow.
Let's go, baby.
Wow. That is wow. That might be the best. That might be the best bowl name this year.
Hey, but a great fucking bowl right here. The Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl.
I read that one. I don't think it beats Wasabi Fenway Bowl though,
Wasabi Fenway.
or Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl.
I don't think it beats
presented by
Jimmy Kimmel
Stifle.
LA Bowl. Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl.
The Wasabi Fenway is not bad. Where's the fucking... No way they're playing a game in fucking the Bahamas. Hometown Leaders Bahamas Bowl. Miami of Ohio versus UAB.
Nassau NP. Where's that? Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium. It is in Bahamas. Holy shit.
Yeah. Nassau.
Nassau, maybe. Did you see the famous Idaho Potato Bowl, or did you see the Barstool Sports Bowl?
I'm trying to... ESPN must not be giving fucking Barstool any love right here, because I'm not seeing it on ESPN.
It's here. Barstool Sports Arizona Bowl, Ohio, Wyoming.
Which day?
Wyoming. On the 30th. It's where the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl is.
Oh, Barstool Sports Arizona Bowl, Ohio, Wyoming. Would have loved to see a better matchup for Barstool, but it is what it is. Jersey Jerry's going to be there. Big Cat.
That's on
Stu Presidente.
Too. Yeah.
Gonna be a fun one. Gonna be a good one. But yeah,
interesting bowl names this year. I like this.
I think nothing beats fucking... Where's it at? Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl.
No,
nothing beats it.
No.
Absolutely nothing beats it. Thursday, December 29th.
Yeah.
2 p.m. Eastern. Watch it on your television. It's going to be a fucking
playing.
Burner.
It
don't matter.
Too. It's in Yankee Stadium.
It's at Yankee Stadium. Holy shit. Let's go, man. Let's go. I knew I fucking loved it.
That's why it's a Pinstripe Bowl, dude.
Let's
That's fucking
go.
Crazy. Dude, that is... Wow.
Let's go Minnesota. Fuck Syracuse. Let's go Minnesota.
Wow.
We're not rooting for the home team. That's going to be another home game also. So is the Valero Alamo Bowl. It's in San Antonio. It's Texas versus Washington.
Washington.
Like,
just make them all home games for one team. You might have fucking well at this point.
San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl. These fucking names. This one's in Petco Park. Oregon versus North Carolina.
Okay.
Some interesting bowl. Oh, a guaranteed rate bowl. Chase Field. That's in Diamondbacks. Wisconsin versus OK State.
Did you see the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl?
What day is that?
On the 23rd at Raymond James.
The 23rd. The Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl.
I mean,
at Raymond James Stadium.
They're playing at the Bucks Stadium, but
Wake Forest versus Missouri. Ain't nobody watching that motherfucker.
No. 3:30 on a Friday. Fuck no.
Roofclaim.com Boca Raton Bowl. Boca Raton Bowl. In Boca Raton,
Stadium,
Florida. Liberty versus Toledo.
Or the R&L Carriers New Orleans Bowl. That's in the Superdome. That's pretty nice.
I love how Idaho Potato had to add famous. Famous Idaho Potato.
It's got to be. And
I mean,
to have San Jose State and Eastern Michigan play. Got to be.
What a barn burner that one is.
What's your bowl pick of the week? What's your bowl pick of the bowl picks?
Out of my bowl picks, the one I would want to watch?
No, I know. Your favorite one.
My favorite one is Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl.
Pinstripe Bowl.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Mine's got to be Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl, to be honest.
that's a fucking great one also.
I mean, you're putting Tony the Tiger in there.
I mean, you put that name on anything, it's popping.
Oh, yeah. Because I don't think there's another bowl that really goes hard as Tony the Tiger or Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl.
Also, I'm showing my love to Fresno State. Jimmy Kimmel Bowl.
Jimmy Kimmel Bowl. Or, the San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl. at Petco Park.
These fucking names, dude.
mouthful.
We get a classic Rose Bowl, Goodyear Cotton, and then fucking on the same day, Cheez-It Citrus, fucking Relia Quest Bowl, and then another classic, Allstate Sugar Bowl, and then on the same day, Trans Perfect Music City Bowl, classic, Capital One Orange, and then Barstool, and then Tax Slayers, and then a good old Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger, bro.
But I just seen this one just skipped my eye, and it just caught it now. Duke's Mayo's Bowl.
I just was looking at that too.
The Duke's Mayo's Bowl.
And that's a home game for NC State too, ish.
So I'm looking. We got two different Cheez-It Bowls here.
Oh,
we got
really two different Cheez-It Bowls? Oh, there's a regular Cheez-It Bowl?
Cheez-It Bowl and Cheez-It Citrus Bowl.
Which one are you picking?
I'll probably go with the Cheez-It Bowl. Classic game right there. Oklahoma versus Florida State. Like, come on now.
Yeah. I get along with that.
Like Purdue LSU, who gives a fuck? Like, honestly.
I mean, I didn't realize these names were this good.
I didn't either. Bad Boy Mowers is just staring at me in the eye. Texas Act, fucking Texas Bowl, or Tax Act Texas Bowl. AutoZone Liberty. Military Bowl, presented by Peraton. Guaranteed Rate Bowl. Ticket Smarter, Birmingham Bowl.
Dude, this San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl, I just can't get it out of my head.
Why are we
banger?
Like, why are we doing these fucking names? I get it, like it's sponsorships and everything, but there's no way the San Diego Credit Union has this much money.
There's a lot of people in San Diego. There's a lot of rich people in San Diego. It's in San Diego.
Yeah, but is San Diego Credit Union the biggest fucking credit union in San Diego?
It's San Diego County Credit Union.
San Diego County. Oh, so it has to be, for sure.
Holiday Bowl.
Has to be. How much are
so
these
maybe they got the bowl for Christmas.
$50. We're looking at an absolute
I ain't going to Petco Park. Fuck that.
Barn burner.
Fuck that.
But yeah, that's enough of making fun of these names. Actually, I don't even think we were making fun of them. We were just
this might be my favorite part of college football season. No doubt about it.
100%. Gonna be Duluth Trading Cure Bowl. Like, God, these fucking names. But yeah, it's gonna be a good bowl season this year. We got a lot of good games. I think the two main games. A lot of good names, a lot of good games. The two main that we're going to be looking at is Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, TCU. It's going to be fun to see the CFP National Championship presented by AT&T. That one's going to be fun when we find out who's playing in it. I'm
excited for the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl too. I'm excited.
Cheez-It Citrus Bowl, Cheez-It Bowl, Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripes Bowl. San Diego County Credit Union, Tony Tiger, Lockheed Martin, Radiance Technologies Independent Bowl, Easy Post Halloween Bowl.
Never better than bowl season.
Nothing's better than bowl season. But yeah, let's have fun with these bowl games. Let's try not to take them too seriously. Should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of good games.
No need to take them seriously. This is for the kids. Okay?
For the kids.
Everyone outside of the top four, your season's over. It does not matter.
It don't fucking matter. Half your teams are transferring anyways, or half your kids are transferring anyways.
Exactly,
they don't matter.
Exactly. My team's not in the top four. Carter's team's not in the top four. Mm-hmm. We don't give a fuck, but you shouldn't give one either. All right?
Yep.
3, 2,
all right,
1.
I believe that's enough shit talk on the college football bowls. I think now we're going to swing into our buy and sell segment of the week. Chase Cromwell, if you want to lead us off, I'm interested to hear what you have.
You know, You're not going to like it because we just spent a lot of time. You know what? I'm not going to say that. I was going to switch mine to buying the college football bowl names because that got me really excited.
Oh, it got me pumped. I might have got a little chubby off of it, but
yeah, I was going to buy that, but instead, I'm going to continue with my sell, and I don't think this is going to be controversial. I think it's going to be something that a lot of people are going to agree with. I think it's going to be something that a lot of people can coincide with. But what I'm going to be selling this week is something that only happens every 4 years, and it happens to be going on right now. And some people might have an idea what I'm going to be talking about here. But I'm going to be selling the World Cup, not the World Cup as a whole. I'm going to be selling the FIFA organization deciding to let Qatar buy out the rights to the World Cup in 2022. Now, did they get drawn? Yes. Bullshit. I'm going to start with that. Bullshit. They got paid out. But, okay, two things. Hey, I'm about to get fired up here, all right?
Let's go.
Two things. World Cup. When's the World Cup usually happen? Remind me.
Every 4 years during the summer, typically.
During the summer. It is December 7th. What the fuck are we doing playing the World Cup in December? This is supposed to be a summer item where I can go out and watch it all day long. The games go into the afternoon. I can go outside, watch them somewhere with the boys. But instead, I'm waking up at goddamn... I never woke up for a 2 o'clock game during the group stage. 5 a.m. for these group stage games. For them, and they're playing these 11 a.m. games here. It's like fucking midnight, 1 a.m. over there. That is insane. They spent, before this year, I think I told you about this. Before this year, the highest amount of money they spent on a World Cup was, I think, 18 billion. This year, 220 billion goddamn dollars.
That's just fucking bonkers.
Atrocious. This is sick. The fact that I'm waking up at fucking 5 a.m. to watch this game, and they're playing at fucking 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Okay, so what? It's in a different country. So what? It's in the Middle East. It's in December. You had a fucking slave labor going on the entire time. Mm-hmm. Hundreds of people died. Mm-hmm. And it's just... God, it just fucking... I just don't even want... It's just going to make me angry right now. It's insane.
It's annoying because I mean, we're just barely at that age to where we could start going out to bars and stuff like that. But from what I remember, you're supposed to be going out to a bar at, let's say, 12 o'clock. USA kicks off at 2. 11. Fuck
10? 10 o'clock?
10? 11? But why am I having to get up before the sun, go to a fucking bar, waste my entire day drinking?
Oh my God.
Or waste my entire day by drinking that early?
I mean, you saw what fucking I did this weekend.
Yeah, I saw it. I witnessed it firsthand.
Jesus Christ. I'm not even going to get into the details. We had a night out. Went to bed about 3 o'clock. I was up at 6 o'clock to go watch the game. And I was sick. I was sick to my stomach. The fact that I woke up at 6 a.m. to drive 30 minutes to Visalia to a bar to watch this game. And were they serving? Yes. So props to them. I was too sick. To drink at that point because I was...
Shout out to that bar. Shout out.
A very cool venue in Visalia, let me tell you. It's a very nice spot. But the fact that they had the nerve to schedule a U.S. game at 7 a.m., why could they not just schedule this shit at 11 a.m. and move the other game to 7 a.m.? No one No
You got your
watching.
biggest audience in the U.S. You got your biggest
No
audience in the U.S.
No one's, well, maybe, because there's a lot of Americans that are fucking stupid. But no one's watching Argentina, Australia at 11 o'clock compared to the amount of people that are going to watch Netherlands, United States after the United States weren't even ranked fucking second to last. They had the second to worst betting odds. No one expected them to make it out.
No.
No one expected them to make it out, and it makes me sick to my stomach the fact that I woke up for that game just to see them get fucking mollywopped forward, backwards, side to side, this way, that way, backwards, forwards. Don't even get me started on that game. This is sick. Qatar is sick. FIFA is sick, corrupt, bullshit. It's insane. 2026, come any faster, please. Please come any faster.
Come to the U.S.
It's coming.
We
It's
will
coming.
be there.
It's
We
coming
will
home.
be there. We
It's
will
coming
be
home.
there. It's coming home.
It's coming out.
We're going to raise that golden fucking trophy in front of our nation,
Can you imagine?
and we're going to love it.
Can
Don't
we
even.
imagine?
Ooh.
Wow.
Woo.
Wow.
Oof. But that was a great sell.
That was
You're
nice.
selling the FIFA organization and Qatar. You're throwing
I'm
them
selling
both in
Qatar.
there.
I'm selling the venue of Qatar with the corruption that caused it to be in that place at this time.
Yeah. I mean, I got zero disagreements in there. Zero disagreements. So I was gonna go sell, and I think you know what I was gonna sell. His last name starts with Cash. I was gonna sell him as a person, but I was driving over here back to my house, and I was looking around, going through some neighborhoods, and I decided that I'm gonna buy Christmas lights and people doing Christmas right. Did I say sell or buy? I'm gonna buy. Buy. I'm gonna buy it.
Okay.
I love driving through a nice neighborhood. You got fucking 7 houses over here, 7 houses over here, all lined with Christmas tree or Christmas shit. It's all lit up. It's the one time of the year where everybody is in fucking agreement to fucking light up their house, decorate it, put in some extra fucking grind time to make their house look good, to make it look presentable. Not only presentable.
Do you understand the work that goes into that to hanging
I do.
Christmas lights?
I do, because I used to do it as a little kid, and I thought it was the best thing ever. I loved it.
It is a pain in the ass.
Oh, it is a pain in the ass. But I think I have 2 here. So now I'm going to sell. I got 2 here. I'm buying people that do Christmas right on their house, and I'm going to sell the fucking stooges of Christmas that don't do their fucking house right and don't even put up fucking lights at all. I got 2.
Okay.
I got 2.
Okay, but you have to accept, maybe, what if they're handicapped? What if, going through a hard season, maybe they don't have the time to hang the lights. You know what would solve all the problems?
A service.
No. The thing that they had in the fucking Grinch, where they fucking just shot that bitch
Oh, the
up
gun.
and fucking, yeah.
Yeah, no, it would, but
Why don't we have those yet?
But there's something about doing your house up right. Don't get me wrong. It's tough. It's not easy work. It's like literally doing hard labor. It is.
Yes.
But once it's done and you turn it on for the first fucking time, it's like making a beautiful fucking cake. You're like, damn, look at my fucking masterpiece that I just fucking made right here. I'm serious. And then fuck the people. I'm selling the fucking people that don't fucking do it at all. Fuck if they're handicapped. I'm sorry. Fuck if they're handicapped. Most of the time, they're just too fucking lazy, which is also wrong with these fucking people. They're too fucking lazy.
You want to come hang Christmas lights on my parents' house?
Let's go do it. Come back into fucking town. Let's fucking do it. I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. I love doing that shit.
That would take us.
I don't give a fuck. We're drinking cervezas, brother. You pop a couple fucking cervezas out. We're hanging them up. They might be a little fucking crooked here and there, but who gives a fuck?
One of us falls off the ladder and I break.
No. I'm a pro at walking on the roof. Trust me. I've done it for years. And hey, I'm one of those people right now that don't even have a fucking Christmas tree up, okay?
I know.
So,
fuck buying a Christmas tree, bro.
Well, I have one. I've had one for years, and typically I put it up.
For the apartment?
Yeah, for the little apartment, for the little pad. Typically I put it up.
Maybe once I get a house, I'll get a small one. Fuck that shit.
And if you get a house, bitch, you better fucking put up some goddamn Christmas lights, okay?
Yeah. Maybe if you come live with me, I'll pay you to do it.
You'll pay me to do it, bitch. We'll do it together, bitch. I'll buy us the fucking 30 rack and we'll get it cracking, brother. The fuck?
All right. We can get it done if things work out how it's sounding like they might work out. All right.
Nah, yeah. Hey,
2023.
Hey, 2023 is going to be a big year for everybody. But before we swing into 2023, I'm buying people who do their house right up for Christmas. And I'm selling the motherfuckers that don't even do their house at all. Because when you stroll through a fucking neighborhood and you see 27 houses that are done right and then the fucking 28th just has nothing at all.
Yes, but you are sick.
You look at them a different way.
Listen. You are sick for saying, I don't care if you're handicapped. Listen.
I don't.
You wanna go,
I don't.
No. You're sick.
I don't.
Sick.
I really don't.
If you want to go see Christmas lights, drive yourself to goddamn Fresno, Visalia, wherever that bullshit is. Go down Christmas Tree Lane.
Fresno.
Sit in the fucking line for 3 hours. Go see your fucking Christmas lights. Now, major respect.
You do that. You do that, but then you also hang them up your fucking self. It takes one day to hang up Christmas lights. I'm not asking for the blow up shits, the fucking your shit to be animated with the fucking radio.
Well,
I'm not asking for all that.
That's what I was going to say. Big props to the Van Gronigans.
Props to the Van Gronigans.
On the corner of, what is it, Fargo and 13th?
Fargo and 13th.
Yes.
If you haven't been there, go stop off on the side of the road. It's a nice little fucking establishment.
Change the radio station. There's a few houses like that. But you can't be saying, I don't care if you're handicapped or not. What if, listen, what if I, for some reason, end up handicapped in a wheelchair and lose my job and I don't have money or an ability to pay someone to hang my lights or hang them myself? What happens then? Are you still going to come to my house and tell me you're a fucking stoogie Grinch for not hanging lights on your house?
Yes, I am, and then I'm going to hang them up for you. I'm going to go buy you fucking Christmas lights, and I'm going to hang them up for you. I'm telling you, bro. I don't know if it's just me. I think a bunch of people out there who are listening, not a bunch, but some people out there that are listening will agree with me that Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year. Because one, snowboard. 2, it's cold, and you know how fucking hot it gets here in the fucking Central Valley.
Everywhere in California at this point.
Everywhere in California,
it's still fucking 115 up here during summer.
And
humid?
Yeah. So
it's
the winter...
different kind of heat, bro. Different.
The winter and Christmas time is fantastic for one, being a great fucking person, getting all the little kids riled up to go see your fucking lights. 2, it's the time for giving. And 3, it's fucking cold outside. And who doesn't love wearing a nice fucking hoodie and some fucking sweats? Okay?
I'll give it to you until it's fucking too cold. Bro, when I wake up for work right now, bro.
Oh, it's probably colder than Satan's fucking butthole, but...
I do love the rain. I do love the rain, though.
I love the rain.
It's not constant. Just because it's not constant out here or down there in the valley.
Yeah.
You send me to Portland, I'll get sick of that shit in a fucking 2 weeks because it's just downpour consistently.
My cousin lives in the outskirts of Seattle, and I'm just like, bro, I don't know how you deal with all that rain bullshit. But I mean, it is what it is. It's fun. It's fun, and you get to drift the corners a little bit. You turn off traction control. You get to fucking But hey, winter time for me, Christmas specifically, is a good time. A fun time. You get to reflect, and then again, you get to reflect on the year that you had. Mm-hmm. You move into the next one, and you either do the same shit you were doing, or you change shit up.
Or say you're going to change shit up and then don't do anything.
And then don't ever do it.
Which is fine.
And then don't ever do it. And that could be my sell for next week. Little teaser there. You
and me both. But that's fine.
You were talking about the World Cup. You're selling the World Cup.
Yes, selling Qatar as a host.
But we still currently have games going on.
Games are still going on. Carter is buying Christmas lights and the holidays in general. I think we can say that the Christmas holiday.
Christmas, holidays in general, and then I'm selling the Scrooges. I got two for you.
It's a double.
I got two for you.
It's a double whammy and
a double dip.
I don't know.
And you could also fuck it. I'm selling Brian Cashman too. I'm not even going to get on that tangent. I'm just going to throw it in there. I got three for you. Look at that. God. I got three.
See, that is
I started out week 1. Not even knowing what I was doing. Now, come week 5, 6, whatever this is, I got 3. Boom. We're on it.
Insane. This is sick. This is sick.
You don't agree that you're selling Brian Cashman?
No, this is sick that you have three fucking 1 buy and 2 sells. This is sick.
Well,
you just totally out fucking played me here.
Hey, I told you I had it. I told you I had it.
Oh, I told you I had my buy 2, so I guess I'll take 2 with fucking buying the college bowl games because that was badass. But
yeah, take 2. I'll take 3.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. You still be. I think I still won. I win.
I win.
Talking about the fucking World Cup in Qatar.
Mm-hmm.
We are in the knockout stages. We are now in the quarterfinals.
The quarterfinals.
Just to go over just a little bit of the who made it into the knockouts. The big names that got knocked out, which is big time this year. A lot of people are going to hate me for calling them out. Not really a call out, but just bringing it back up in their mind. Good old Mexico. Mexico got knocked out for the first time in a very long time in the knockout stages. And personally, there is no one more to blame than the coach. I side with that personally. I grew up supporting Mexico, and that's fine. That's a big name. Germany also got knocked out in the group stage, which is big time. Belgium got knocked out in the group stage. And then other than that, I think it was really Uruguay.
Yeah,
which is the last kind of iffy name in there. Also, it's been the first time in World Cup history that not only has the host nation lost the opening game of the World Cup in Qatar, but they did not win a single game. They would have never made it in the first place, which is why it shouldn't have been hosted there. But with that being said, we're now in the knockout stages. Round of 16 was
well, before we get there, let's show some love to our home nation.
Well, they got to the.
Oh, okay. You're okay. My bad. I heard you wrong. My bad. I heard you wrong. Yep.
No, we're getting in the knockouts. Round of 16. We'll start at the top. The first game of the knockout stages was the Netherlands. Playing the United States of America, USA. United States got a little mollywopped. It was a really sad game to watch because there was every goal could have been easily prevented. I'm not going to get into too much tactical intervention.
Who was the other dude with long hair? Not the dude with The dude that didn't play against center defensive mid that didn't play against fuck.
On the United States squad?
Yeah, on the United States squad.
Are you talking about
Center
Zimmerman?
defense that didn't play against Iran. The one game we won.
Yeah, Zimmerman. Brought him on as a sub. Center back.
That was one of the worst coaching mistakes that I saw in the entire World Cup.
Yes, I agree.
Dude's
but
garbage.
Yes, but it wasn't really his fault. It was more of the actual CDM's fault because they left consistently men unmarked running up the field. Tyler Adams had been great throughout every other game. But that game, I feel like he got a little lazy, and that's how they scored their goals.
It was consistent. It was consistent. Ball in, guy running behind, bang. Nothing the keeper could do.
Nothing there is to it except marking your man, and everything else is prevented. But yeah, so United States lost 3-1 against the Dutch squad, which they're really not the strongest squad there. Argentina beat Australia 2-1. Go ahead. Yes.
Depay,
Memphis.
What team does he play for league?
He plays for Barcelona.
That's why I've heard that. What team did he play before he went to Barcelona?
He's EPL. Played for quite a few.
Quite a few teams. I feel like I've heard the name a lot, and when I was watching the game, he was having a fucking day against our fucking team.
Oh yes, he played for Man United back in 2015.
Okay, that's where I remember. I believe that's where I remember him. Dude was having a fucking day versus our side, but it is what it is.
He's a really good player.
We're not going to drown on it too much. As long as Van Dijk didn't do much, we're good.
He didn't. I mean, Van Dijk's my boy as a Liverpool fan, but that game he was not my boy.
Not your boy. Moving on to Argentina, Australia.
Yep. Messi and squad beat Argentina 2-1. Only because it was an own goal late in the game. I really would have liked to see him lose just because
77th minute.
The media, let me tell you, there's got to be a lot of people who are going to hate to hear this. They suck Messi off so hard. And they hate Ronaldo so hard. It's like, bro, just fucking take a step off. And it's never been more clear to me than it is this World Cup. They fucking adore Messi for some reason and just hate Ronaldo. I hate it. That being said, Argentina moves on, so it's going to be quarterfinals. The Dutch squad, the Netherlands playing Argentina. That is on Friday. After that, we had Japan and Croatia play, which Japan, huge to have them go out. They beat Spain and Germany, which was fucking ridiculous. They played Croatia, ended up losing on penalties, which was sad to see, but Croatia was that Cinderella story last year.
Croatia has
Luka Modric.
Modric is fucking him. He's him.
That's who you know. He's getting a little older, but he's still big time in that midfield. Brazil, mollywop South Korea 4-1.
Whoop the fuck out of South Korea, which I hate as a Spurs fan.
Yeah, Heung-min Son didn't really have too much of a World Cup this year.
Did he have a broken face or something? Why was he wearing the fucking?
He broke his nose before the World Cup.
Okay.
So he wore the mask, which maybe affected him enough. But they got mollywopped.
Yep.
So the other matchup on Friday is Croatia and Brazil, and then England played Senegal. Mollywop Senegal 3-0, which potentially would have been different if Sadio Mane played, but Sadio Mane got injured before the World Cup, so he didn't play.
Mane is a Senegalian?
He is from Senegal. He plays left mid. World-class player.
World class.
And then you had France play Poland. France beat Poland 3-1. France looked really good, of course.
Love to see Robert Lewandowski still scoring a goal there, though, in
That was a
the
penalty.
late
It was a
minutes of the
penalty in
game.
the very last minutes. Maybe should have been a penalty, but Lewa deserved that goal. I mean, he's really carried that squad for the time being that he's been playing them.
Back in the day, he was a motherfucker.
And still is a motherfucker at Barcelona now. This game, I am so very excited about. It's coming Saturday at 11 o'clock. England plays France. Woo! That is going to be a banger.
Call that a barn burner right there, as I like to say. You could call that a barn burner.
And then I think potentially the most surprising game of the knockout stages. Morocco played Spain. And we'll take it back to last World Cup, to last Euro. Spain consistently loses in extra time, consistently loses in penalties, and the trend continued. 0-0 game. Spain had more than 70% possession all game long, had about 4 attempts on goal. Morocco beat Spain. Spain did not make a single penalty. Morocco goes through.
Fatal goose egg for Spain.
Fatal goose egg. They looked absolutely atrocious. They're going to be moving on to play the winner of Portugal and Switzerland, and Portugal came out and mollywopped them.
My God, do we want to talk about a butt fucking in soccer, football, as people like to call it? 6-1.
The real name.
6-1. That's a goddamn baseball score right there.
And the biggest storyline though was Ronaldo didn't start. And
did he get subbed on at least?
He did get subbed on late. Didn't end up scoring.
Because I saw that whole thing about like Speed going over to Qatar and like not seeing fucking Ronaldo starting.
I guess he's gone to 3 games to see Ronaldo play, and he's not started every game he's gone to.
He's just bad luck, but I mean, obviously he's not bad luck. They won fucking 6-1, so.
No, and the thing is, the media makes Ronaldo out to be a terrible fucking team player, this and that. He's old. He's not the guy he used to be. He's slower now.
I mean, you can't hate the man for getting $200 million to go play at fucking in Saudi.
Well, listen, he is 37 now, I believe. Messi's 35. Messi's already in talks to go to MLS. Messi has played in La Liga, which is the Spanish league, and Ligue 1, which is the French league. 2 leagues for the 2 best clubs in the league. Ronaldo. England, Spain.
Started in the Portuguese league.
Started in Portuguese league, Spain, or Portuguese, England, Spain, Italian, back to England, and now he's going to Saudi Arabia for a paycheck.
Which is what the talks are looking like, but I'm still seeing a little bit of MLS talk, so we'll see.
I'd like that more than Saudi Arabia.
I would also, personally, but because I was talking to our resident soccer fan, Zach Barber, today about it. Because he was telling me Ronaldo's getting $200 million to go to Saudi, and I was like, yeah, but I'm still hearing a little bit of talks about him going to MLS, maybe Miami, potentially LA.
Well, no, because that's where Messi's going, is Miami. Because that's Beckham's club, so they won't both go together. No shot.
So maybe LA, potentially go play with Gareth again.
He could go to LA or somewhere else. He could go play. I don't know how much longer Gareth's going to play, but you want to talk about longevity of career, talk about fucking Zlatan
Ibrahimovic. Did Switzerland even make it?
And so he retired from international football in 2018.
Oh, did he?
Because the team around him, like, you put him on any other fucking decent team, they're making it every year, and I guarantee he'd still be playing in this World Cup. Because, listen, he went back at the prime age of 41, I think. He went back to the Italian league and helped lead AC Milan to their first league title in fucking years. And people just don't respect him the way they should, just because he is God.
I was going to say, you want to talk about an underrated GOAT of football. Zlatan.
Well, people hate on him. It's the same thing as fucking media does to Ronaldo. People hate on him because he's cocky and fucking thinks and knows he's the best. So
if you're really Hibithy, you're really Hibithy though. Is the true thing. If we're being honest here, and this is why me and you are the new wave of media. We're the new start.
We are they.
We are they.
We are them. We are them.
But yeah, our first quarterfinals game. We're looking here at Croatia, Brazil, correct?
Friday, 7
Saturday,
a.m.
Netherlands, Argentina.
Friday.
Friday is Croatia, Brazil. Saturday, is Saturday still Netherlands, Argentina? Or
Saturday. Friday is 11 a.m. Netherlands, Argentina. Saturday is the England-France game at 11 o'clock. And then at 7 a.m. is Portugal and Morocco.
Okay, so they flex these.
So my predictions right now, is it's going to be...
Let's start from the top. Croatia, Brazil.
It's going to be Brazil, Argentina in the next round, and it's going to be Portugal, France in the next round.
If I was to put money on it, and I don't think that they probably have the best odds, I think France is going to win. Strictly based off talent. They got probably the best player in the world right now, Mbappe. I don't know if that's a hot take. They got Griezmann, still a fucking savage.
Mm-hmm.
Is Pogba's not playing, right? Or is he?
No, he's injured. And they didn't take Ramos.
I believe this is another fucking issue with having it so late in the fucking year.
Listen,
if I'm not fucking mistaken,
they stopped all club football, all everything else to have the World Cup in winter. It never happens like this. It's usually during summer break when all the players are off. This is why I'm selling. It is in fucking sane.
That's another thing though. It's the amount of fucking injuries and the top level players that aren't fucking playing right now because they're fucking injured. They've been playing soccer for what? 4 months already? Like summer break is we start this in the fucking summer during the summer break.
You don't want to get me started again.
But yeah, an exciting World Cup. Very exciting. Gonna be a lot of fun to see who comes out, who wins. Yeah, we'll just have to see, right?
We'll have to see. Who's your pick to win it all?
France.
I like Brazil to win it all.
That was going to be my second choice.
Yeah, because I don't think Portugal's going to take. I think Portugal, if and when they get through, they'll get mollywopped by France. I think. Maybe not mollywopped. It'll be a good game. Be a good
game. Yep.
But that's World Cup. I think our last and finale, which everyone loves, is little good old NFL talk.
The NFL talk. We hopefully y'all are still listening right now. We got NFL Week 14. Good slate this week, I believe. Good slate.
Let's. I don't really want to, but I think we got to recap last week a little bit.
Okay. No. Let's start off.
We can.
Let's start off the Sunday night game. No, let's start off the Sunday night game. No, let's start off.
We start on Thursday night. We start on Thursday night. Bills and Patriots, which we were there watching at B-Dubs together.
Yes.
And we talked to someone there who decided to bet against Josh Allen and the Bills, which was a stupid pick.
Idiotic pick. I hope he's not fucking listening because we didn't tell him about this.
No, I told him. I asked him. I said, "You really bet against Josh Allen and the Bills?" And he said, "Yeah." Because he's been fading himself because he's been losing so much. I said, "You still don't bet against Josh Allen and the Bills playing the goddamn Patriots." Patriots don't have an offense right now. 24-10.
Never.
Bills take that game, obliterate them.
The score will not show you how bad of a fucking beatdown that was. I get it's 14 points in the NFL. Probably should have been 57 to fucking 10. the game.
I took it
Probably
easy.
should
They
have.
took it easy on him. Aaron Rodgers still owns the Chicago Bears.
That's still his home. Chicago is where he lives. That is his current residency. Chicago, Illinois will always be and always was. Aaron Rodgers owns the Chicago Bears.
Yes. The Lions coming out, I think, as a late. They're not going to challenge for a wild card or anything, but as a
They
late,
won 3 in a row though.
Late dog. Well, they mollywopped the Jags, which the Jags are not that good, but it's the Lions.
Killed the Jags. It was always the Lions. It was always Dan Campbell. Always Dan Campbell and Jared Goff.
Tuds. Amon St. Brown, 114 for 2 tuds.
I was going to say, it was always Ross St. Brown. It was always. It was always Abra.
One of the best in the NFL right now.
Literally.
Without a doubt.
Very, very underscaled wide receiver in Amon St. Brown.
Because he's on the Lions.
I think another classic, not necessarily a classic, but hopefully a future classic, the Minnesota Vikings New York Jets.
Well, it's great game.
Fantastic game.
The Jets rallied.
The Jets almost
did it.
The Minnesota Vikings took off the gas, started using the brake pedal a little bit too much, almost let the Jets get back in it. 27-22 Minnesota. Good ass game.
I was telling someone else this. Mike White might be him.
Mike White is him. Garrett Wilson is him. 162. Garrett Wilson
without
really
Brees
is him.
Hall. Can you imagine that offense with Brees Hall?
They would have won.
I think so.
They would have won.
Because, like I said at the beginning of the season, I don't think the Vikings are really that good, even with the 10-2 record. I think they'll end up getting mollywopped because of their defense.
And I think I believe that take is aging very well. I believe that take is aging very well.
I still had them in my top 5, but
but
not,
still,
they're not who their record shows. They're not who their record shows. A stinker of a game. You know what I'm going to say? Broncos.
Are we
Ravens.
even? I was going to say, are we even going to bring that up? I was just going to glaze right past that fucking thing.
Lamar went out hurt. Huntley, Tyler Huntley came back.
Like Russell Wilson led the game in passing with 189 yards.
So shit, bro. He's so
like,
bad.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He is so
Are
bad.
you fucking kidding me?
They had 3 field goals.
Just an absolutely atrocious performance from the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens, but the Ravens still got the dub, 10-9. Russell Wilson's washed. It was never the Denver Broncos.
It was never the Broncos. It was never Russ. Browns.
It was
Texans,
never. Is it Nathaniel Hackett?
Yes.
It was never Nathaniel Hackett. One and done. See ya, buddy. You'll never get a head coaching job again.
Never, ever, ever. After that, Browns-Texans was the biggest defensive scoring game I think I've ever seen. Deshaun Watson was his season debut after the allegations. He did not play very well.
He wanted a massage after that game, for sure.
No, he wanted a massage probably about halfway through that first quarter. Mm-hmm. But I'll tell you what, I did have the Browns defense on my team.
That's huge. Huge.
If I didn't make some other bad choices on my fantasy, I probably would have won. But I made some other bad choices. Browns win 27-14.
In absolutes, yep, exactly where I was going to get to.
Dolphins, Niners, wow.
Absolute crushing. Brock Purdy might be him. I don't know. It's a couple quarters. Mr. Irrelevant.
Tell me you haven't seen the clip of him going the wrong way for the handoff.
They call him Big Cock Brock. Like, they call him Big Cock Brock, okay?
Oh, God, bro. That shit had me dying.
You got to give Mr. Irrelevant some love here. You got to give him some love.
He threw for 2 tuds, bro. 2 tuds, and a pick.
2 tuds, a pick. It's going to happen.
But
he's a rookie.
It shows you how good that Broncos defense, 49ers defense is.
Yeah.
Bro,
Mhm.
Jalen Waddle had one catch for 9 yards.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
I
I
have him
know
on
too.
multiple fantasy fucking
Because if he
teams.
did any better, I would have won.
Mm-hmm.
Any better. Any better. So the 49ers are going to be a contender, not a pretender, especially because Jimmy G did break his foot, but not requiring surgery. So he potentially is back.
6 to 8 weeks is what I'm seeing. 6 to 8 weeks. Could be back for the playoffs,
Could
potentially.
be back for playoffs.
2 playoff teams.
Uh-huh.
Kansas City, Cincinnati.
What a banger.
Great game. What a game.
Who owns Kansas City more than Joe B?
Joe Burr.
Nobody.
Joe Burr.
Nobody owns Kansas City like Joe Burrow does. And
Nobody does.
What a performance he put up.
Shout out to Joey Burr for being that guy. He really is. He's him. If anybody's him, he is him. Cincinnati takes a dub, 27-24. Cincinnati and Joe Burr are 3-0 against the Chiefs. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Another fucking banger of a game. Chargers, Vegas. Had huge playoff fucking contingencies in this game. If Vegas lose, they were out. If Chargers lost, they have to fucking basically win out to be in the playoff hunt. Vegas ends up winning. Devontae is him. Derek Carr, maybe not him, but Devontae is him. Josh Jacobs is him.
Devontae and Josh have that team on their back, bro.
Another person that we're fucking, I don't think we're forgetting, but Justin Herbert is him. If he had a fucking better coach, if he had Mike McCarthy, the Chargers might be damn near undefeated right now, brother.
Fuck Mike McCarthy. If they had fucking somebody else better than their fucking coach now, they definitely be better. They had 3 fucking fumbles all game. Jay Herbie.
Brandon Staley is a defensive fucking coach, and you let Josh Jacobs run for 144 yards? The fuck out of here. You're fired. You're done. You're done.
With an average of 5.5 too.
You're done. Bring in Sean Payton. Let the fucking let the owner spend some fucking money. Go get a good head coach. Go fucking dial in Justin Herbert. Get some fucking rocking over there in fucking Los Angeles. Now.
And the game that was crazy on Monday night.
No. We're not skipping over this. The absolute shellacking of the year. My Dallas fucking Cowboys. No. My Dallas fucking Cowboys beat the Indianapolis Colts, run by Jeff Sunday, 54-19.
Can we talk about quarters 1 through 3 though?
I was gonna say, tell me you didn't think you were in that game before halftime.
After halftime, after the third quarter, we were in the game.
I believe it was
21-19.
It was 32-0 in the fourth quarter.
Dude, Matt Ryan is the worst quarterback that I've ever seen in my goddamn life on this team. Dude, get me out.
Shout out to the boys. It's going to be another fucking dick slapping next weekend. The Indianapolis Colts are dead. Hopefully they get Harbaugh. That's enough. That's enough of that game. That's enough. It's enough of that game.
Thank you for sparing me. Thank you.
Monday night, we had Tampa Bay versus New Orleans. We really thought the New Orleans Saints were going to do it again. Tell me you didn't.
I did, bro. I did. I'll tell you. I told you before. I'll tell you again. I turned the game off. It was. I think it was still 13-3 or something.
13-3, I believe. Mm-hmm. And the New Orleans Saints were charging, I believe, in the fourth.
They were charging. Andy Dalton didn't look too bad.
Throwing dimes.
The Saints didn't look too bad. I turned the game off, and I woke up to a bunch of Tom Brady posts in my Instagram feed, and I didn't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't believe it. But Tom Brady is still Tom Brady of old. Tom Brady led the Saints in, 4 minutes?
I was gonna say you didn't see that last drive, did you? At all?
Well, I watched it over.
So you saw when they get down to the goal line, Tom Brady throws a fucking dart right to fucking Chris Godwin, Tutty. Everybody starts celebrating. Nope, holding on the offense. Tom Brady runs it back, says, "All right, fuck y'all."
Run it back.
Dink! Run it back. That's one. That's the game. It was always Tom Brady. It was never Andy Dalton and the New Orleans Saints. Never.
Yep.
It was always Tom Brady.
Never was. That was week 13. On to week 14. We have technically 5 weeks left, counting this week, going into week 18.
Which we fucking discussed about, and you and Elias thought I was fucking tripping, saying there was 18 weeks, but look who's fucking right, Daddy. But
but when you really think about it in your head, it goes a different way. But fuck it, we're not going to talk about that again. What do you think about this slate?
I think Thursday night's going to be a really interesting game. And then I would say there's maybe 2 to 3 other games that kind of tickle my fanny a little bit.
So I'm gonna say, oh, you know what does tickle my fanny? Vikings Lions.
That was one of my games that was tickling my fanny, and I have it as a bet.
And they have Detroit favored at 2.5, minus 140 on the money line.
I thought I was tweaking when I saw that. I literally looked at it, thought I was having a panic fucking attack, and that I was tweaking.
Like I've been saying from the beginning, bro. The Lions, or I mean, the Vikings are not that team, bro. Now, do they have JJ? Yes. Do they have Dalvin Cook? Yes. But this is Kirk Thuggins at 10 a.m. This is not Kirk Thuggins at 1 p.m.
Or even on the Monday night game or the
Or
Thursday
prime
night
time.
game or any primetime Kirk Cousins, get him out of here. 10 a.m. Kirk Cousins is a different fucking dude.
Well, no. It's the other way around, big dog.
No.
He plays better in the afternoon.
No, he plays good whenever the game's not on national television.
Now that is true, but I feel like he plays better in the afternoon than he does earlier in the morning.
That might be true, but from what I have seen, you throw Kirk Cousins primetime, he's not him.
You know what?
You throw Kirk Cousins on a nationally televised game or a non-nationally televised game, he's him. He's Himothy.
You know what? I might have it fucking turn around a little bit.
I
might have it flip backwards. I think you're right. I had it flip backwards. I'm gonna
10 a.m.
take that one to the chest.
10 a.m. to 125, he's him. 10 a.m. to 125, he's him. Anything after 5, he's not. So you were right. You're right. We were both right.
We were there. No prime time for this guy though.
But that will lead me to my first bet. Because it is 10 a.m. I'm taking the Vikings to cover the spread and win money line on the plus money. You could give me the Vikings. It was always the Vikings. It was never the Lions. You could give me the Vikings all the way. All the way.
No.
You could give me them all the way.
No.
You're going to fade me?
No way. I'm fading you. For sure. For sure. The Vikings,
all right, we'll have to see.
Vikings are not that team, bro.
I'm not saying I'm not saying they're that team, but the Detroit Lions aren't that team either.
They're not good, but like you just said, they're on a three game win streak. They
are on a 3-game win streak.
Just blew out the Jags.
But the Jags aren't good.
No, but Armand, you got to look at Jared. Do you think the fucking Vikings defense is that much better than the Jags?
All right, let's listen to the fucking Lions wins. Commanders, Packers, Bears, Giants, Jaguars. Like, come on.
The Vikings, Jets, Patriots. Lost.
They already lost to the Vikings.
Yes, when they were not playing like they are right now. Do you remember fucking first 2 weeks of the season where like, okay, the Jags are going to be a team to beat, and then they kind of went into this lull. They slowed down. Bro, are we forgetting the fucking 40-3 mollywop that they had against the Cowboys? Are we forgetting when they got mollywopped by the Eagles? Are we forgetting when they barely beat the Bills? Forgetting when they barely beat the Commanders?
Again, the Philly game, I believe, was Sunday night or Monday night. That's when they did the 2 games. It might have been Sunday.
This is true. No, it was Sunday night. You're right.
But the boys' game was a 125 start, I believe.
How many points did they beat the Lions by? 4. How many points did they beat the Saints by? 3. How many points did they beat the Bears by?
So
5.
if they beat the Lions by 4, they should be favored by 3.5. What am I not getting here? What am I not getting here?
That is exactly what Vegas is telling you. Vegas is telling you that this is not the same Lions team that they played beginning of the season. Like I told you. Lions, beginning of the season, I said this is going to be a team that's going to be hard to beat. They went into a lull. Now, the last 3 games in a row. Now, are they beating top-tier teams? Maybe not. But this is where confidence comes in. They lost to the Bills by 3. They mollywopped the Giants. They barely beat the Bears. I'll give them that. They beat the Packers. And then they went into a long losing streak. Dolphins, Cowboys, Patriots, Seahawks, Vikings.
I'm not switching sides. I'm still taking the Vikings. I love 10 a.m. I love 10 a.m. Kirk Cousins. I love him. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking anything against the Lions. I think in 2 to 3 years they'll be very good. But 10 a.m. Kirk Cousins, I love. You could give me the Vikings. Spread at +2. Money line at +118. I love the plus money for the Vikings.
Okay.
Another game that really tickles my fancy. We're bouncing back a little bit. Vegas and Rams.
Vegas is going to mollywop them.
You think?
Yes, 110%, bro.
I don't think they'll mollywop them, but I think it'll be a close game, maybe 3.
Why, you think fucking Baker starts this week?
I think Baker starts. I think he starts. I think he does. I think they're going to pound the fucking rock. The Vegas defense isn't that fucking good at all.
Cam Akers is not that good either.
Cam Akers, Darrell Henderson. They have fucking Fresno State legend.
No more Darrell Henderson.
Oh, yeah, they got rid of Darrell Henderson. They have Cam Akers and Fresno State legend fucking...
fucking Tyreek fucking Williams, whatever his name is.
Fuck. I forgot, but he fucking broke the record of Fresno State for rushing.
I picked him on my team last week.
I'm not personally betting on this game at all.
Kyron Williams.
Don't love. Huh?
Is that him, Kyron Williams?
No.
He's their number 2 running back, so it's got to be a fucking third stringer now.
Maybe they cut him.
I don't know, but you're taking the Rams?
No, I'm not picking it. Oh, Ronnie Rivers. Ronnie Rivers. No, I'm not picking this game, but I think it tickles my fancy.
Okay.
For it'll probably be the best Thursday night game of the year. If we're looking back at the slate.
I mean,
actually, let me.
No, I'd take that back.
Can you give me the line, spread, money line, over under?
Yeah, the line was at fucking 6.5.
Raiders?
Yeah,
What's
minus
the
285.
over under?
43.5.
I'm slamming the under. Primetime unders hit. Slamming the under. Add that to my slate. Boom. 43.5. It's going to be a 42 total. Primetime unders hit. They have been all year. They're hitting. They're still hitting. It was always the under.
Okay.
A game I'm actually betting on, because you know I always bet my boys. A little Texas showdown.
It's just a stupid game to bet on.
Houston versus the boys. Now, if it was next week, I wouldn't touch it with the fucking 10-foot pole. But
Why?
because in 2 weeks we play the Eagles. So next week when we hop on the pod, I'm not going to touch the game, but I'll talk about it to where it's going to be a look ahead. We might get our not shit ran, but it might be closer than all Cowboys fans want it. But the Cowboys are favored at minus 16.5. 16.5.
Yes.
You could give me those. The money line is plus 950 for the boys, minus 1700 for the Texans. You could also give me that. The boys are winning outright on the spread and outright in the game. You could give me both of them. Hammer it. The boys are firing right now. The boys are fucking firing, baby. The boys are firing.
I think that's the biggest fucking money line I've seen all season.
It might be. It might be the biggest money line and the biggest spread. Vegas loves the boys. Vegas loves the boys.
Fucking Texans, Carter.
I know. What are they? 1-10-1? 1-10-1, like tied the fucking your Colts.
And they got whatever. And they got mollywopped by the fucking Browns defense.
Well, here's my thing.
Can we start to imagine what the fucking Cowboys defense is going to do to them?
Imagine what Micah Parsons, D-Law, Armstead, or Armstrong, fucking Sam Williams. Imagine what those boys are going to do to the fucking Texans this week. That's why I'm taking them on the point spread at 16.5 and the money line at plus 950. Okay? Mm-hmm. Not going to talk about this game much. Mm-hmm. Tickets are as low as $36. That's all I got to say.
Exactly. Garbage ass game.
Kansas City, Denver. Another one I'm betting on. This might be eyewash. The Chiefs are only favored by 9.5. Now, I get the Denver defense is very good. You're shaking your head over there. I get the Denver defense is very good.
Because it's going to be a blowout.
Thank you. And that's why I am taking them at minus 9.5 and on the money line. The money line is a given.
110%.
I think the Chiefs are going to win this game fucking 32-3. Literally. Literally just fucking blow them the fuck out. Okay?
I'm with it.
Are we disagreeing here?
Not at all.
Russell Wilson probably throws 3 picks. Fucking gets sacked 12 times.
Even if he doesn't throw 3 picks, bro, he can't move the fucking ball, bro.
He can't move the ball. Kansas City can fucking score on anybody. It don't fucking matter.
They're garbage.
The Denver Broncos are fucking garbage.
Absolute garbage.
You got any other games that tickle your little willy or what?
I think the Bucks are going to get not blown out necessarily, but it's going to be a game that they lose. Dolphins Chargers could be pretty good.
It could be a decent Sunday night game, but I see Miami going in there and fucking rolling. Well, actually, I don't know, because they had to fly back to Miami after a Niners game in the Bay. They had to fly back and then fly all the way back to Inglewood. It would have been smart for them just to stay in LA and practice somewhere. I don't know if they did that.
Yeah, you don't have the facilities or anything else, so
Yeah, you don't, and you got to
I
pay
doubt they
for all
did.
the fucking. Yeah, you got to pay for all the people, but. That's what I personally would have done. I would have said, owner, you're fucking worth fucking how many billions of dollars you could pay for 1 week out in fucking LA for the entire team. So
Worth
go fuck yourself.
nothing. You're worth nothing.
But yeah, that one's probably going to be a good game. Tampa Bay, San Francisco. I'm betting on Kansas City, Denver. I'm betting on my boys in Houston. And then I'm putting the under for the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Rams. On prime time under, it's going to hit. It's going to hit. It was always the prime time under.
Just keep in mind, I told you when the Lions beat the Vikings, just keep it in mind. Just keep it in
Forgot
mind.
about that one. Forgot. It already slipped my mind. I'm taking the plus money. No, I'll take the plus money. And we'll come back and
on the Lions, on the Vikings. I mean,
on the Vikings. I'm taking the plus money.
I don't know how they're plus 118. Like they just should not be fucking. It just they're still predicted to win, but it just
exactly. Like what does Vegas know that I don't know? Who's out? Who's out for the Vikings?
Patrick Peterson.
Okay, I don't
Harrison
love that.
Smith.
I don't love that either.
Danielle Hunter, linebacker.
Whatever.
Christian Darrisaw, offensive tackle.
I don't love that.
I wish DeAndre Swift would come back.
So would
For
I.
the Lions.
Yep, so would I. He's out or questionable?
Questionable. All the guys I named were questionable.
Okay.
As of today.
Pat Pete's playing. Smith is playing. Maybe the offensive linemen don't play. DeAndre Swift will be suited up, but he might not get that many touches when it's a shame for fantasy when he was going off. But it is what it is. It's gonna be a decently good enough NFL slate, I believe, this week.
Yeah, it's not as big of bangers as we've seen previously, but there's always got to be the weeks that aren't as good as the rest, you know?
Yeah, there's always going to be weeks like that. There's a lot of bye weeks this week actually, which is kind of surprising.
Six total, crazy.
Your Colts,
late in the season, yeah.
The Saints, the Commanders, Green Bay, Chicago, Atlanta. I mean, it must be nice as a Colts fan to not see your fucking Colts play this week, honestly.
It is, but it's also like, why the fuck did we have to wait till fucking week 14 for a bye, bro?
Yeah.
You know how much that defense could have done with some rest?
Well, there's even buys the week. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is the last week of bye weeks.
Bye week, yeah.
Yeah. Which, I mean, did they think you guys were going to be a playoff contender? Is that why they pushed it so far back? Seems Green Bay, kind of.
Yes, that's what fucking everyone was saying. But when you have Matt Ryan, who looks like a geriatric fuck, you're not doing anything.
It's tough.
Tough
having Matt Ryan back there.
It is what it is, though. You can't win them all. You're gonna lose a lot of them, but you have to lose to appreciate the wins.
Yep.
Or else
absolutely. Hopefully.
No meaning to it.
Do you guys still have your first round pick or no?
We will have a first round pick. Yes, sir. Top 10.
Okay. Well, there's hope there.
And if we lose out, we'll have top 3 guaranteed.
There's hope there, bud. There is hope there. Hopefully you guys don't get stuck with CJ Stroud.
No. Even if it's later, I'm fine with Anthony Richardson. I don't want that other fuck. I forget what his name is right now. But Richardson looks like he could be somebody in a year or two. Looks good.
There's
but we'll
see. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. We will see.
A lot of time left until the draft, but yeah.
But I
think that's it.
That's fucking what? MLB talk, college football talk, World Cup, NFL. Shout out to Aaron Judge. It was always the fucking Yankees. It was always the Yankees. It was always the fucking Yankees.
It was always the Yankees, but I'm Chase,
I'm Carter.
and this is Take a Sip Sports. We will see you guys on the flip. Barky, one more time on the flip,
See you,
ladies and
everybody.
gentlemen. Catch you next time.